Hey folks, my name is Jonah. I'm filling in for Ash while she gives her brain a break. She's doing some very much so needed self-care right now and she didn't want to leave y'all hanging, so that's kind of where I come in. For those of you who don't know me, like I said, my name is Jonah. I use he, him pronouns. I make videos on a channel called Young Blossom, mostly talking about my experiences with being a queer and trans person and just navigating through this world as a queer individual. For me, my channel is really a place to document self-growth, and YouTube has allowed me to do that for many years now. Young Blossom's really only been around for a little over 2 years now, but I've been making videos on YouTube for like 6 years. I started YouTube when I was 14 years old, and honestly, it's been one of the very few consistent things in my life since uploading my first video. As you can imagine, a lot can change in 6 years, especially if those years were spent coming to terms with your gender identity and your sexuality and just trying to better yourself as a human being.
So I just have like a miscellaneous YouTube channel I post on every so often, and I really like posting videos. Like, I love making videos. I don't know why. I mean, I'm just like talking to myself right now.
I have been asked many times since starting YouTube what my sexuality is. I'm just gonna come right out and say it that my sexual orientation is asexual. That's kind of why I wanted to make this channel. I wanted to make a new channel where I could make what I wanted to make, whether that was making videos about mental illness or talking about sexuality or talking about gender identity, because these are all things that I have struggled with. Helping people is what makes me really happy, so if I can help people through my videos, I love that.
How do you self-identify your gender, and what does that definition mean to you? I identify as a trans guy. To me, that just means that some doctor wrongly identified my gender when I was born, and now I have to kind of learn how to make things right. Theoretically, like, I could figure out how it's possible for me to start on testosterone.
Got my first T-shot yesterday. There's a significant amount of testosterone coursing through my veins right now.
This is my voice 1 month,
2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months on testosterone. I just got off the phone and guess who has his top surgery date? My top surgery is scheduled for January 24th of 2017. I come to you today shirtless because I am officially 3 weeks post-op from top surgery. I never want to cross into that realm of being unhealthy when talking about my experiences. I want to be better. I want to do better. I've really just come to this realization and this conclusion lately that I am in such a good place right now. Transitioning was the best thing that I could have ever done for myself. Since uploading my first video, I've obviously changed and grown a lot. I was able to transition in these past couple of years, and brace yourself because this is going to sound cheesy as hell, but I was able to really find myself in the past couple of years. It's been a winding road of self-discovery, and I've been making YouTube videos throughout all of it, which has brought on its own set of experiences for me. It's kind of weird to look back on my video history and see how much I've changed since the beginning, but it's really cool knowing that I have this like self-growth time capsule in video format. Not a lot of people have that. And don't get me wrong, it can be very embarrassing knowing how many people viewed me in the past and then haven't viewed me now, to know how far I've come and to see how much of a less cringeworthy person I am now than I was then. My most viewed video on my channel right now is my How I Knew I Was Asexual video, and I made that in early 2016, and I can't even tell you the amount of people that comment something daily saying, I just watched this video and then I went to go check out the rest of your videos and I was blown away by how much you changed since then. And yeah, it's astonishing seeing how much I've changed even from the beginning of 2016. And not only has making videos for so long allowed me to physically view my self-growth, but it also has provided me with so much love and validation when I needed it the most. While my family actively opposed to my transition, I was able to recreate a sort of family for myself online, and it was one in which I felt safe to be exactly who I was, and I felt like I didn't have to hide, and that's something that I needed so badly. But sadly, this is the internet, and making yourself vulnerable online isn't always met with positive responses. In fact, my videos were often met with ridicule from people who just lack the capacity to understand what I was going through and understand what I was experiencing and feeling. It discouraged me from wanting to talk about my experiences online for a long time, and I kind of strayed away from YouTube there for a while because I was just scared of what people had to say. And one day I just snapped out of it and I realized that my videos were making a positive impact on people, despite how many people wanted to tell me that my voice was unimportant and that I shouldn't be talking about my experiences. I knew at that point that I needed to get back on this platform and start talking about things again and start just sharing what I was going through because it was helping people, and I knew that it was. I knew that my videos were empowering people, and the emotional messages I would get from people were so overwhelming. Those messages were what made me want to keep creating more and better content, and those messages were what really kept me going. So I continued making videos, sharing my experiences, and just showing people that it's okay to grow and change and learn and love, despite what anyone else said. So, do I have any regrets about staying in the spotlight while I transitioned and found myself, for lack of better words? For the most part, the short answer is no. The past may be cringeworthy as hell, but it can also send a message of hope to so many people who may need it. Reflecting on the progress I've made and the character development I've had makes me so proud, and the only thing that I really regret throughout anything is just letting the criticism affect me. I love this platform, and I love that I was able to capture me growing into the best version of myself, honestly. I want to say a quick thank you to Ash for allowing me to make an appearance on her channel to talk about something that I think is so important. I know not everyone is going to have the interest or the resources to make videos to document their experiences like I did, but I think it is worth finding a way to take record of the experiences you've had and how much you're growing, because honestly your future self will thank you later. Make sure you're subscribed to Ash's channel and that you click the bell so that you get notified when Ash is back from her break. That would be really awesome. You can check out more of my content on Young Blossom if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all doing well and treating yourselves kindly. Peace and love.